welcome back CSE 3200 Yukon stores. We are in the last two videos here in chapter 10, and we are in video 9 right now, and we're really kind of like right here. This objective isn't really listed, but we're going to be working with our error potential errors regarding internet requests and ViewModel. And first, it's going to be just talking about it. Okay, so a lot can go wrong whenever you are dealing with internet requests. One of which is you don't have connection to the internet. You do have connection to the internet. It's too slow. There's all kinds of things. So it's a good idea to put your response request inside of a try-catch, and when you fail, you can have an exception. So here I would have a variable called EX of type exception, and notice the log E is for error instead of D for debug, and then failed to catch the gallery items and comma X. I'm actually not putting that code in. I'm going to skip that part because this video could get potentially long, and I think the 10th video is going to be short. Okay, so the next thing up is the ViewModel. Well, as you'd expect, we put ViewModel in every single one of our apps, and this one's not going to be an exception, and we set this up in video 1, in fact. So it's been quite a while, but we've got that all ready to go. If we had logcat going and we saw the internet request, we would do a rotation, we would get another internet request. So we're making another internet request because we are basically just having a state change, and so we are basically going to have code very similar to what we've had before in our ViewModel. So we're going to create a class called Photo Gallery ViewModel of type ViewModel, and we will make a private value for photo repository. We are going to have, and we've done this a few times now, have two versions of our gallery items, a underscore version, a back version that is going to represent a mutable state flow, but we're only going to present the immutable version of it. So gallery items is going to be of type state flow, a list of gallery items, and present the mutable version, which is the real version, but only as an immutable version, only as a state flow. And so then in the init block there, we would take our try-catch. So that's why I'm not going to put that first bit of code in. This bit of code here, I'm going to show you that I've already gotten started with it. So you're going to do a right click on .com, make a class photo gallery view model, and here it is, just cut and pasted. Lots of errors, but I expect that this is just one import. And after I get that import, oh, looks like I got more. All right. So we will start importing. Let's import state flow. Lots and lots of imports. This should be our last one. Okay, all that's in good shape. All right, once we have that all set up, then we are going to go into our photo gallery and, we're going to go back into our fragment. We're going to have to set up our view models on this side by making a variable photo gallery view model, the lowercase version of type the actual class, but delegated by view models. And then we're going to put in some very similar code that we've seen in the past in this application and in previous applications. We already have this line here, but inside of our launch, we will put in a view lifecycle owner.repeat on lifecycle, having it come into play when it is started, and we use the collect function, setting with a lambda items to, and then we can put this inside of a log statement and then put out the items. Okay, so let's do that. Noticing as I'm about to leave photo gallery view model that this is it's grayed out because I'm not using it. That's about to change. Go into our fragment. And then right after the binding is a find spot, put private val photo gallery view model, lowercase. I'll take that just so I can get some of the words. Oh, there we go. Of type photo gallery view model. I see it this time. And then we're going to go by view models. And we have to get rid of the elbow brackets, but I should have the correct import. Okay, then we're going to find our on view created, and I'm going to get rid of this line right here, and I'm going to go view lifecycle owner dot repeat on lifecycle, and inside the parentheses lifecycle dot state dot started. Looks good. And then the lambda function, which I forgot to start. And we are going to have photo gallery view model dot gallery items dot collect, photo gallery view model dot gallery items dot collect. And we are going to get rid of the parentheses, another lambda function, setting items to the value of, that is a typo, to the value of, and then we're going to put our log statement here, log.d. We won't need this log statement for long because we are about to get our actual photos. Response received. And then $sign items. Let's see, and those parentheses, and this should be in parentheses or in double quotes as well. Okay. Oh, yep. This line, which I left, was very similar to the one that I have there, but I've already got that line in, so I'll delete that. Okay. Let's see what we get on the logcat. Let's go into logcat, and I have my photo gallery fragment, but I have a tag that I had made. It got cut and pasted in the view model, photo gallery view model. All right, let's run it, see what we get. Okay, I do get that it's running. I do get information in the logcat. It stops scrolling, however, and looks like it's frozen. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. Oh, it's relaunching. I didn't ask it to. That's strange. Okay, while that's going, okay, and I imagine the logcat is going to start to work in a second. Oh, I've got a crash. All right, so I'll take a look at that. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I don't think that I have an actual error in that anything that I have has gone wrong. I took a look at all of the model classes, and they seem fine. The problem is I'm not actually fetching the photos. My app is still running. It's just that it went to go fetch it, and it didn't find it. Perfectly acceptable. So I am going to cut video 9 right there. In video 10, we're wrapping this up. Here's what we have left to do. We've got to basically have a graphic for our layout. We've got to have an adapter, and we have to have a view holder. And we've done all of those things before, so we're gonna do that in video 10, and then real quick, setting up and using Coil to actually get the photos. It's going to be nice and easy. I'll see you there in the video 10.